Welcome back to the channel, champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Good morning, guys. So this is going to be my new series. Because of the 20th anniversary fresh servers, I'm going to start with my classic lore. This is going to run alongside the War Within stuff that's going on currently. But I thought I'd bring it back to the good old days. The original Steel Mana. And a little kudos to my very first character, Steel Dog. Originally it was Boss Dog, but since I went to the Steel moniker, Steel Dog it will be. But let's head over and see what's going on the Alliance side first with Steel Mana. Let's dive in.
The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
A threat within. I hope you strapped your belt on tight, young paladin, because there is work to do here in Northshire. And I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guard are hard-pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're here enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He is inside the abbey behind me. Ah, good, another volunteer. We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This, in turn, leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-front battle we wage, Steel Mana. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Kobold Camp Cleanup. Your first task is one of cleansing, Steel Mana. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire. Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us, and the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. Egan Peltskinner. Egan Peltskinner is looking for someone to hunt wolves for him. That's good news because we're seeing a lot more wolves in Northshire Valley lately. If you're interested, then speak with Egan. He's around the side of the abbey to the left. Egan Peltskinner. That's true. I'm looking for someone to hunt some wolves. Are you that person? Wolves across the border. I hate those nasty timber wolves, but sure, like eating wolf steaks, bring me tough wolf meat and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire courtside. Hey, Steel Mana, I'm getting hungry. Did you get that tough wolf meat?
Have a good one.
You've been busy. I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things here you might want. Take your pick. A consecrated letter. I was asked to bring this to your attention soon as you returned from the kobold camps, Steel Mana. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Brother Samuel, our local paladin trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the abbey. Finally, we meet face to face, brother to sister. I welcome you to Northshire. This will be your home for a short time while you learn the ins and outs of how things are done. But know that Stormwind is not far off. and sooner or later your path will take you there. But until then, be patient, Knight of the Silver Hand. In the meantime, you should know one or two other things. You are a symbol to many here in this land. Act accordingly. The holy light shines within you, and it will be obvious to both your allies and your enemies. Also, as you gain in wisdom and power, you will need to train to learn new abilities. That's where I come in. When you feel you've gained some experience in Northshire, come back to me and I will teach you what I feel you are ready to learn. Good luck, Paladin. Investigate Echo Ridge. Steel Mana. My scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we had thought. A group of kobold workers have camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north. Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 10. Kill them, see if there are more, then report back to me. I don't like hearing all of these kobolds in our mine. No good can come of this. Here, take this as payment, and when you're ready, speak to me again. I would like you to go back to the mines one more time. Brotherhood of Thieves. Recently, a new group of thieves has been hanging around Northshire. They call themselves the Devious Brotherhood, and have been seen across the river to the east. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear, and I'll reward you with a weapon. Have you gathered those bandanas for me yet? Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind Army appreciates your help. Skirmish at Echo Ridge. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, Steel Mana. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in the mine, the deeper a foothold they gain in Northshire. Once again, you have earned my respect and the gratitude of the Stormwind Army. There may yet be kobolds in the mine, but I will marshal others against them. We have further tasks for you. Millie Osworth. You've shown yourself a dependable paladin, Steel Mana. Dependable and not afraid to get your hands dirty, eh? I have a friend, Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the abbey, near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours. Oh, Deputy William told me you speak with me. He's a brave man and always willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey, and I'm afraid the problem I have today is beyond him. Perhaps you can help me? Bounty of Garrick Padfoot. Garrick Padfoot, a cutthroat who's plagued our farmers and merchants for weeks, was seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lies east of the abbey across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, Steel Mana. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach. Did you find Garrick's shack? And are we finally free of the villain? Ha, you caught him. You've done Elwyn a great service and earned a nice bounty. Millie's Harvest. A gang of brigands, the Defias, moved into the Northshire vineyards while I was harvesting. I reported it to Northshire guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things. But I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, then I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away the thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into buckets, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates. Save my harvest. Do you have my harvest, Steel Mana? Oh, thank you, Steel Mana. You have saved my harvest, and I hope you showed a few of those Defias that they can't cause trouble around here. We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky to have heroes like you to protect us. Great Manifest. Now that my crop is saved, take this great manifest to Brother Nails. He manages the store of food and drink in Northshire, and I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that he has fresh grapes. You'll find Brother Niels in the Abbey, in the bell tower, where he likes to taste his wine. You look to be in fine spirits. Come, have a seat and have a drink. Let's see here. Oh my, Millie's grape have been saved. When she told me the brigades overran her vineyards, I nearly despaired, but my faith in the light did not waver, and through your bravery we now have grapes for more wine. May the light bless you, Steel Mana, and keep safe. Rest and relaxation. Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it. Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine food and drink? Report to Goldshire. Steelmana, you are a paladin with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Duggan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road past the border gates. You have a word from McBride. Northshire is a garden compared to Elwyn Forest, but I wonder what Marshal McBride has to report. Here, let me have his papers. Well, it says here that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations, and good luck. Keeping Elwyn safe is no picnic. What with most of the army busy doing who knows what for who knows which noble, it's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll be hanging out here with Marshal Duggan to see what we need to do in Elwyn Forest. Northshire Abbey was fun, but let's see what it takes to be a strong paladin of the light. We'll see you guys next time. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If there's anything I can do better, leave it down a comment below. If all else, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Peace.